Alaska is wild, vast, and unforgettable. But exploring it doesn't have to be expensive. Whether you're sailing in on a cruise or planning a land trip, you can experience the best of the last frontier with tours that are adventurous, authentic, and affordable. Alaska may feel like the last frontier, but you don't need a gold rush fortune to experience its wild beauty. If you're heading to the ports of Juneau, Skagway, or Ketchikan, there are unforgettable budget-friendly tours that pack in adventure, wildlife, and scenery, all without draining your wallet. Let's break it down by city and highlight the best tours from the most budget-friendly to the more adventure-packed. If you're looking for the best prices on Alaskan tours, Skagway is a fantastic place to start. This charming gold rush town offers a wide range of experiences at some of the most wallet-friendly rates anywhere along the Inside Passage. Here are the top Skagway tours listed from least to most expensive. Up first is the White Pass Summit and City Tour, a scenic drive through the mountains with stops at waterfalls, glaciers, and panoramic viewpoints. Great for first-time visitors or anyone who wants a relaxing, narrated ride. Or check out the Scenic River Float Tour. Drift down the Taya River surrounded by lush forests and towering peaks. It's peaceful, slow-paced, and ideal for all ages. On the Skagway Adventure Hike, you'll take a guided hike into the backcountry with mountain views, wildflowers, and a bit of gold rush history. You can also walk part of the iconic trail that stampeders took during the gold rush on the Chilkoot Trail Hike and Float Tour. Float peacefully back through the valley by raft, a perfect blend of history and nature. Finally, the White Pass Summit Train Excursion, one of the most famous rail rides in North America. Climb high into the mountains aboard a vintage rail car and enjoy jaw-dropping views, steep drops, and spiraling trestles. Skagway's variety and value make it a top choice for travelers watching their budget without needing to miss out. Now let's make our way to the state capital. Juneau is where Alaska really shows off. Towering mountains, breaching whales, and glittering glaciers all in one place. If you're doing only one thing here, make it whale watching. These waters are rich with humpbacks all summer long, and tourists leave multiple times a day. It's not just a highlight, it's a must-do. Or looking to see a glacier without hopping on a helicopter? The Mendenhall Glacier is one of the most accessible and affordable ways to experience glacier country. Whether you walk the trails, float down a glacier river, or view it from a lookout, Mendenhall is your ticket to the ice. Here's how the top Juneau Tours stack up from least expensive to slightly more. First up is the Juneau Highlights Land Tour, a laid-back introduction to the capital with scenic drives and a stop at Mendenhall Glacier. This one is great if you're short on time. Next is the Whale Watching Tour. Ride out on a high-speed catamaran and watch for humpbacks, orcas, sea lions, and bald eagles. A core Alaskan experience. You can also paddle across a serene lake on the Glacier View Sea Kayak adventure. With views of distant ice fields and snow-covered peaks, this tour is peaceful, active, and gets you close to nature. There's also the Mendenhall Glacier River Float Trip, which combines gentle rafting with glacier views in this unique guided float, suitable for most ages and skill levels. On the Sled Dog Discovery, you'll meet real Alaskan huskies, ride a wheeled dog sled through the forest, and learn all about dog mushing from the experts. Finally, for those who want to experience a little bit of everything, the Whale Watching and Mendenhall Glacier Combo Tour is the one to do. This combo packs the two biggest hits into one unforgettable day. Head out on a catamaran to go whale watching, and then make a stop at the Mendenhall Glacier Visitor Center. Juneau delivers epic scale and intimate wildlife encounters, and thanks to smart planning, you can experience both without going over budget. Now let's move on over to Ketchikan. Ketchikan is Alaska's cultural heartbeat, known for its rich native history, thick temperate rainforests, and wildlife sightings at nearly every turn. Here are the best tours from the lowest cost upward. At the Wildlife Sanctuary and Totem Park, you'll walk through nature and culture, with potential to spot bears, eagles, or deer, and explore traditional totem poles all in one place. On the Rainforest Canoe Adventure and Nature Trail, you'll paddle across a quiet mountain lake in a traditional canoe, then step into the mossy green of the rainforest on foot. Or take the Ketchikan Kayak Eco Tour and glide along the protected coastline, spotting starfish, seals, and maybe even whales. This is ideal for those who love quiet, immersive nature and also want to get a little active. Finally, the e-bike and hike combo tour. Zip along forest roads on a modern electric bike, then take a hike into the woods for elevated views and wild surroundings. Ketchikan Tours tend to be active, educational, and deeply connected to nature. A great match for curious travelers and families. From misty fjords to thunderous glaciers, breaching whales to ancient forests, Alaska offers unforgettable moments at every port. And here's the best part. You don't have to spend a fortune to experience them. Skagway offers some of the best priced tours in Alaska without compromising on scenery or history. Juneau gives you front row seats to whales and glaciers. And Ketchikan invites you into the forest, along the coast, and into the rich cultural story of the region. With a little planning, you can build an Alaskan adventure that's just as rich in experience as it is kind to your budget. So when your ship docks, don't just wander. Get out there, paddle, float, ride, and explore. Because Alaska is calling, and you don't need to spend big to answer.